Hello everyone. I know it's been a while. Um, I needed a break from filming and posting. I wasn't even really watching YouTube. Um, June and July were very busy, so I decided to have those be my mood reading months, and they went okay. I think I only read two or three. I read three in June, and I'm going to, sorry, Sassy is rubbing up against you. Sassy, come here, baby. Come here. You gonna come over? She's like, no, I'm not gonna get that close because you don't want to pick me up. Anyways, sorry that you might be feeling like you're in an earthquake. You're getting love from the kitty cat. Anyways, this month, July, it's almost over. We only got 1 week left. I have read four. Now my fourth one, it's gonna be either tonight or tomorrow that I finish it. So I guess you could say that mood reading works okay with me. That's how I usually do it anyways, but I really do miss doing these videos where I miss being able to use the little TBR jar. So that's what we're doing today, but we also have a new an added bonus to this whole choosing the TBR. I have a list in my reading journal that I have had since January, and it's 20 books that I wanted to read in 2025. Try to guess how many I've done so far. One. So I decided that I was going to put all of these books into a wheel, and that's going to be where we get the first book that I have to read for the month, and then we'll go to the jar to find the rest. I do already have two books lined up. I'm going to be buddy reading Curse Carved in Bone by Danielle L. Jensen. We really loved Fate Inked in Blood. So far we have only read one chapter. My buddy reader and I have been friends online for 2 years, and she came to visit for a week, and we finally sat down and started a book together. So we could say we literally read a chapter while sitting next to each other, instead of us having to Marco Polo each other going, oh my god, have you got there yet? You know, like right now we are finishing up Fearless from Lauren Roberts, and we have been losing our beep. It's been a blast, even if there have been tears. That book, roller coaster. So it was cool to be able to sit next to each other and start this book. But I've only read the first chapter. Oh, let me share something my other bestie did for me. I have 3 bookmarks. I only can show you 2 right now because the other one is over there in Fearless. She made me bookmarks with my actual fur babies. So here is Tober. I'm hoping it comes off not looking blurry, but it says stop reading and pay attention to me. And that's exactly how he is. If you follow me on my Instagram, Ames Loves All the Things, you've seen the picture of him basically trying to get me to stop reading my Kindle and actually pet him. So he is that cat. And then this is my Sassy, who you were just getting petted by, but you didn't get to see her. But yeah, she's my tuxedo kitty. And this one says, Sassy reminds you that you paused, P-A-W, paused here. So I think those are so cute. And then I have one of my dog too, and that one is over in my Fearless book. But it's so cute just to have like my little kitty cat holding the place. So This one will definitely be getting read in the month of August. It's actually going to be starting at the end of July because as soon as I finish Fearless, I'm jumping into that. And Libby has finally given me a Dawn of Onyx. Now you're like, Amy, you're holding your book. Why do you need Libby? I can't read the font. My eyes have gotten even worse. I know I need to go get my eyes rechecked. So I'm doing it through Libby so I can make the Kindle font bigger, you know, the size bigger. But I started this book last year. I didn't get past, I think I stopped in the middle of the second chapter. I just wasn't in the mood for it. I think I was burned out on fantasy, so I think I'm ready now, and I hear it's really good. So, and I already went out and bought the second book. So I will be reading this. I'm kind of hoping I can get prompts for these two books, but if I don't, they're still going to get read, and then I'm going to try to read as much as I can from the TBR jar. And again, with The Wheel, I really need to try to read that book. If I end up starting it and then not finishing it, that's fine. Or like I end up DNFing it and getting rid of the book, that's fine too. But I need to actually start reading the books that were on this. I'm only going to get 5 more because we only have 5 more months. Can you believe it? 5 more months of the year. Where did it go? All right, so, oh, and if you like my t-shirt, I will link it down below. It's, oh man, I just blanked on the name of the, I'll have it on the screen. But again, I'll have it linked below too. I have so many cute bookish t-shirts from this business. It's a mom and a daughter t-shirt business. They're great. All right, so let me read off the books that are going to be in The Wheel. It's Spellslinger from Sebastian de Castell, The Library of the Dead, T.L. Hunchu, Tress of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. I want to start the Discovery of Witches books. I watched the series, absolutely loved it. I've heard mixed feelings about the books, but I still want to give them a go. The Modern Girl's Guide to Magic, Lindsay Hall. House of Beating Wings, Olivia, and I didn't have room to write her last name, so we'll find out what her last name is when I get there. Scorpion Rising, Phoebe Marie. Flame and Sparrow, S.M. Gather. I apologize to anyone I butcher their name with, because I suck at that sometimes. But I'm really sorry if I butcher an author's name. The Dagger and the Forbidden, Amelia J. Between Life and Death, Jacqueline Cott. Lightlark, Alex Astor. By the way, I tried to start Lightlark, but I already had 2 audiobooks going and I got it on audio and I just couldn't do it. So I never actually got past like the introduction. Court of Blood and Bindings, Lizette Marshall. Queens of Moirae, Rhiannon Hargadon, sorry. Bound by Dragons, Alicia Klafik. Book Lovers, Emily Henry. The Reappearance of Rachel Pine. The Inheritance Cycle, Christopher Paolini. I don't know how to say his last name. A Language of Dragons, S.F. Williamson, and then Kingdom of the Wicked, Carrie Monagalco? I don't know, I'm sorry. I did start that one too, only got 2 chapters in, and then I had a slump. So I have that. The only one I read that was on the list was Love Theoretically. All right, so let's get that wheel. I know this is a long intro for the August TBR. Go to Tiny Decisions, and this is what the wheel looks like. Hopefully you can see. Let's see if I can dull the light down a little bit. No, cancel. Let's see if that helps. Can you see it better now? Maybe? Anyway, let's see what I'm going to be reading in August. Court of Blood and Bindings. Now this is going to be on KU, Kindle Unlimited. I hope it's still on Kindle Unlimited. If it's not, I'll have to go through Libby or the Cloud Library or Audible. But that is going to be our pick from the wheel, so I will be adding that one. Okay, now the fun stuff. Woo-hoo. There, I did put the previous prompts back in here, as well as add even more prompts. So we got some new stuff in here hopefully we can get, but there's also some that we've had before I wouldn't mind getting again. So. Oh, and I redid some of my shelf. This is not even close to being my actual TBR. This is what I'm feeling right now. Like, I'm a mood reader. There's a mixture of fantasy, thriller, cozy mystery, romance, young adult, manga, graphic novels, all of that I pull from my upstairs library, bring down here, and if I'm not into something that is here, I'll pull that out just so I can, like, at least enjoy the books I'm going to be grabbing. Let's make it as easy for me as possible. Okay, I'm going to go for the bottom here. Can I get one without getting like 12? Okay. Let's see what the first one. Oh, I'm going to grab 4. Culinary Mystery. Culinary Mystery. Do I have one here that's not... Do I have a physical? Because I know I have some on my Kindle. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Nope. Nope. That's not right. No. Okay, let's look at my Kindle and see what we have. Sorry if it's all moved and everything. I had to go get my Kindle. I was not prepared. This is after work, you know, brain's already been fried. So, I'm kind of thinking of one book in particular, but I think I have others on my Kindle already that I could also choose. But I don't know if you remember, a few months ago I read a culinary mystery where she owned her own. She was a celebrity chef that judged competitions. She had her own restaurant, and all these people were dying around her. I really enjoyed it, and I wouldn't mind reading the second book, but that might not be what I pick. We'll see. We'll see. During the Amazon Prime, I was this close to buying a new Kindle. Mine is so old. It still works, but it moves slow. I could cheat and like do one that I'm halfway through. I am still reading the Chocolate Chip Cookie Murder Mystery by Joanne Fluke, but I'm like, that would be cheating. I think I'm like 50% in, but I started it in January. I'm enjoying it, but I just keep getting distracted by other books. Okay, it's taking way too long for me to find options on my Kindle. I have like 6,000 books on my Kindle. So I am gonna go with the continuation. This is the series Beagle Diner Cozy Mysteries. The first one I read was Beagle's Love Cupcake Crimes. And the next one, which I already purchased a while ago, back in April, is Beagle's Love Steak Secrets. So this is the cover. Well, crap. I'll just pop up the cover. I'm not having the greatest luck here. Okay, so this one is about a celebrity chef returns to her hometown and must solve a murder mystery before the police do, all while running a diner and dealing with personal drama. Basically, it sounds like the first book, but I think it's her and her back home in her small town where she grew up. So I will be reading Beagle's Love Steaks Secrets. Okay, that took so much time. Did one just fly out? Or did I just like lose my mind? Okay, I thought one flew out. I'm like, seriously? Nope, nothing came out. Okay. Just losing my mind. All right, let's do this one. This one is Bookshelf App Scroll. Okay, this is not gonna work. We're gonna put this back. I don't know if you guys are aware of the Bookshelf app. It's just called Bookshelf. And what the heck? Come on, shelves. You can make different shelves. I'm hoping this will show up. And then you scan in your books. Well, my main bookshelf, well, it has 442 books on it, but I have over 1,000. So we're not going to use this prompt yet. I am working on getting them all scanned in again. My dumbass accidentally deleted it. So we're going to put that back in. And then we're going to go over here. This is a fat one. A book that has been on my TBR for 2 years or longer. I feel like it's blurry. I hope this is focusing for you guys. Okay. That's quite a few. What do I want to read? I don't remember this being so hard. What do I want to read? I'm gonna go for this. I think this is, usually the back says, oh, this was in February. Nope. February of this year. I thought this was older. Nope. What else? What was this one? When did you come out? See, with the book of the month, you just have to look at the back. Oh, and this one's not telling me. Wayne, you used to put the year. When did you come out? Oh, 2024. So nope. Man, do I have any older ones? Carabelle. Not in the mood for that. Why is this so hard? Why? I don't think any of these are that old. They're all upstairs. Ooh. When did I get you? I know I started you last year, but did I buy you last year? Well, this is 2022, it says. So I could add this to my I know I got this when it first came out, well, when everybody was like talking about it. So I'm gonna say this is my 2 years. It's been on my TBR for 2 years. Like I said, last year I tried to read it, but I didn't get past really the second chapter. So yay! I got the Kindle version from Libby, so that got on there. Yay! Okay, so let's do 2 more. I'm sorry it's taking me so long to like find books. I'm out of practice. Oh, that's easy. Fantasy. Fantasy. Mm-hmm. Ooh. This is a fantasy, right? Or is it like not considered fantasy, more like, well, it says must read fantasy of 2024. We're going with A Curse Carved in Bone as the fantasy pick. You guys, I might pick a couple of more then. I'm so glad I got those on. Yay! Okay. Let's see. Nonfiction. Eek. Eek. Oh, I know what I want. I know what I want. Do I have it in here? Do I have it in here? I want to read the Jeremy Renner book he put out about him getting hurt and then coming, like getting himself back together to walk and all that. I don't have it in here. Why don't I have it in here? Well, I do have it, the physical copy, but I also have, where is it? I bought it on Audible. What is it called? My Next Breath. So I will be reading My Next Breath by Jeremy Renner. Let me see if I can. For those of you who don't know, Jeremy Renner plays Hawkeye in the Avenger movies, the Marvel Avenger movies. He also played in, oh my gosh, so many movies. Rude, my camera shut off. He was in a couple of the Mission Impossible movies. I'm like looking at my movies because I know I have a lot of his movies. What the heck was the name of that one with Ben Affleck? Anyways, he's in a lot of movies. If you don't know who Jeremy Renner is, look him up. But here's what the book is about. It's a survival biography is how it's listed. Actor Jeremy Renner's memoir details his near-fatal snowplow accident and remarkable recovery journey, exploring themes of resilience, hope, and personal transformation. He went to rescue his nephew. His nephew was about to get ran over by the snowplow that he thought he put in park and everything, but it started sliding on the ice. I think he lives up in Big Bend. Big Bear? Somewhere up in California. And to push his nephew out of the way, he ended up getting crushed by the huge snowplow, and they thought he wasn't gonna make it, and then they were saying he's never gonna walk again, but he did. He's back to acting. He's a freaking true superhero. Like, that man is Iron Man. Yeah, like he did The Hurt Locker. There we go. American Hustle. He also did one movie of the Bourne Identity. It was Bourne Legacy. So yeah, he's done a lot of action movies, and oh, I want to call it Beantown, but that's not what it's called, is it? The one with Ben Affleck. Movies. Oh, it's just called The Town. but it's in Boston. He's also got a show, Mayor Kingstown, which I have right over here. Yeah, I have that over here. But yeah, he's been in a lot of things. So I'm sure if you saw him, you would know who he was if it didn't come right to your mind. Anyways, my non-fiction is going to be Jeremy Renner's biography. All right, so we have 4 now. I'm gonna do at least 2 more, I think. 2 more. So that way I have options. I rarely go, I usually can get 3 books read in a month, sometimes 4 or 5, depending on what's going on in life. So I figured, give me some options. They're not all gonna get read, but it's good to have options. Let's see, we have manga graphic novel. Well, that's an easy one. I think I know do I know what I want? I think I do. Do I? Oh, I'm like torn between 2. Like, which one? Do I want to do volume 1 of Spy Family that at least everybody that I watch on booktube? Like, book. I'm a chicken. Booktube, talks about this series. Though people seem to think it only is good for so many of the books, so I'm glad I'm only buying them. I have the second one as well, but I'm only buying them like 1 at a time, just in case. So it could be this one, which is Master Spy Twilight is unparalleled when... Why is it I can't read with my glasses? When it comes to going undercover on dangerous missions for the... Okay, basically, this spy needs to get married and have a family to do the job he needs to do. And so he meets this woman that agrees to marry him. She doesn't know he's a spy, and he doesn't know that she's an assassin. And then they adopt a little girl who is a telepath that she knows everything that's going on, like that they're an assassin and a spy and all that, but they have no idea that she's a so it's like this crazy group of people come together, and I guess this is good shenanigans, so I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, got some cool art. So there's Spy Family manga, and then there's this one I found at my used bookstore. It's I Am a Cat Barista. I'm like, just the cover is all I needed to know. I love it. So I don't know which one I want. And there's one more other one. Do I want to do a graphic novel? I don't really have any graphic novels up here though. Well, I have this one and that one. I kind of want to wait. Yeah, I'm not going to pull this one. I want that one for spooky season. Okay, so between the 2, I've got others up there, but these are the 2 I really want to start. And if you don't know about, I might be saying it wrong too, manga, I don't remember how people say it, but I call it manga, and it's Japanese, and you start this way. You begin your book that way. It's not like you're going to be starting it like you regularly would. It's backwards. It took me some time to get used to that. Let's see. Do I go with... This one's smaller. You know what? I'm going with the kitty cat. I have to. I am so intrigued. We're going with this one. All right. Yeah. We'll get to you, Spy Family Man. Am I ever going to start that? Get in there. I hate when my books don't want to cooperate. Okay, fine. Stay there. Okay, this one's for manga graphic novel. Is that this one? Yeah. Put that in there. I have 1, 2, 3. Got 5. So I'm gonna do one more. So we'll have 6. One more. Oh wait, I also have that. Was it Court of Blood and Bindings? So there's 3 I'm absolutely going to be reading already. Oh well, we'll just pick one more. It's fun. You guys just know there'll be maybe 4 read. Another fatty. Book title starts with the first letter of the month. It is going to be August. This is what we're going with, the August TBR. So we need one that starts with an A. I was like looking for more like manga and such. No. No, 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 no. Do I have any on here that have an A? Wow. I have that one, but I'm not into it right now. But I think it's the only one I have. Holy crap. Oh. There's that one too. This is brand new. I just bought this yesterday. Is there any others? Okay, so I only have 2 over here that start with an A. I have to fix that. So we have The Au Pair Affair by Tessa Bailey. I'm just not in the mood for that right now. Just not, even though it's hockey, just not in the mood. And then there's Amelia Ann is Dead and Gone, which I picked this up at the bookstore yesterday, like I said. And this one is End of the Innocents. Becca has always longed to break free from the backwater hometown, from her backwater. Sorry, I'm having, like I said, my sight is crap. Free from its small town gossip and dead end lives, but the horrifying discovery of a dead body, an outsider, Amelia Ann, battered and broken, on the morning after graduation sends Becca into an unexpected tailspin. As the violence of the real world creeps close to home, Becca retreats paralyzed from moving forward for the first time in her life. As Becca's and Amelia's parallel stories twist closer and closer to the horrifying truth. And this was an Edgar Award nominee. I think this is going to be so good. So, ooh, and it's got great font. I can read that. Cool. So that's going to be our last book. I really want to read them all. I hope I get to read them all. So, not to forget that we have the culinary mystery from C.A. Phipps. And that is A Beagle Loves Steak something. I have it here, hopefully. And then we're going to do Jeremy Renner's survival biography right here. That will be audio. This will be Kindle read. Then we also have Amelia Ann is Dead and Gone. I am a cat barista. You bet be sure that this is getting read. A Dawn of Onyx. A Curse Carved in Bone. And then the other one is also a Kindle, which I'm going to put right here. And I do believe it was The House of Blood and Bindings by Lizette Marshall. That will be the other book I'm reading. Have you read any of these books? And if you have, is it worth my time? Please let me know. I have been DNFing lately. trying things and DNFing. I'll be talking about all of that in my wrap up for June and July. And I think I'm going to be doing a get ready with me while giving you the scoop on those books that I read. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for coming back and watching this crazy chaos that is my TBR jar. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye. Don't forget to tell me what you've been reading. I want to hear all the details.